starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard.
Here we go.
Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A nice shot by Young. And Doris, you look at these teams, both great on the glass.
Well, they define their success and failure by what is the rebounding margin. It is huge tonight. This is going to be a tough physical battle.
And it's Conley penetrating. O'Neal passes to Conley. Shoots over Capella. Conley's shot is off. And it's the Hawks ball. Here's Herter. And he's way off from outside. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David.
14 foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Conley with a wide open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Here's Young, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Conley with it, guarded by Hunter. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich, stolen by Collins. Here's Young. Hawks passing it around. Poked loose, stolen by Michael Conley. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. The drive by Mitchell. That one drops for him.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Over to the wing. Young against Conley. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. On deep. That shot no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And it's Conley penetrating. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. And there's the drive. Out to Conley. Gobert with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Collins hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Conley inside the line and stolen by Hunter. Stolen by Conley. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Over Collins. The Jazz with another miss. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Herter. Off target from outside. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires from deep. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Well, there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovich. What a knockdown shot.
They get a hand on it. And Young kicks to Capella. And the pass to Herter. Young from deep three-point range. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's Young on the wing, covered by Conley. Gobert knocks it away.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And Gobert kicks to Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks ahead.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ETN Hawks. Dancers!
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center. Collins dishes to Capella. Going inside.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Conley against Young. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 5.
This is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Up top, Capella. Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Conley. Here's Young. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Conley against Young. Conley dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Utah.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's O'Neal with the 3. And the Jazz another 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Capella with a screen on Conley. Hunter with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
One foul called on Capella. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Conley against Young. Conley kicks to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Out to Conley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball. Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
It's stolen by Capella. And finished off by Collins.
And this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Conley scanning the floor. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Young from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Mitchell against Hunter. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. The dish now to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away. And too long on the shot. The Hawks leading by 6. Conley the pass to O'Neal. And they go to the intentional foul.
DeAndre Hunter. And that's his third. Team second.
Capella against Gobert. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Passes to Herter. Young inside. Defended by Gobert. No one covering. Hunter's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
And it's Conley penetrating. Kicks to Gobert. Bogdanovich inside. Working on Collins. Basket good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Young against Conley. Young, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Mitchell. Great look there, but off target.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Gallinari. DeJuan Wright is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Luwawu in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Wright, left side. There's the drive, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What you appreciate about DeJuan Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
Jazz trail by 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Takes it inside, and he dunks it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Utah has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Pass to Okongwu. Wright looking around. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That shot no good. And Utah the other way now. It's deflected and stolen by Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside. He kicks to Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And Whiteside sends it back. It's House outside. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And that's an intentional foul.
Team second.
Right outside. Inside. Here's Okongwu. Second chance effort. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Down low. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. The Hawks working the ball around. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Alexander Walker. Gallinari covering. Pascal's shot is off. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Hawks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And there's the pass to Llewellyn. Outside, Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Wright. Gallinari attacking. Second chance shot. Utah with the rebound. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Clarkson. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 4. Gallinari with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so Wright nails both of them. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. Left side, Clarkson. Off with the layup. Atlanta shooting here about 46% for the game. Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Whiteside. Wright, the pass to Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Gallinari is screened to the paint. Bogdanovich finds Gallinari. 2 on the clock. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Gallinari. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta. And so it's Atlanta in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle there.
And your Atlanta Hawks.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at the Jazz. Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Alexander Walker in at the point. Young with the steal. Bobbed up there for Collins. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Young against Clarkson. Young passes to Herter. The kick out to Young. To the inside. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Here's Alexander Walker. Young with the steal. To the middle. Here's Hunter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 13. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And Young, here we go. And there it is for him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Young. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And the Jazz with some changes. Conley against Young. Conley into the lane. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team second.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And that's his first personal foul. Team third.
Utah with the ball, trailing by 13. It's stolen by Capella.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal. And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Young against Conley, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team fourth.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Gobert.
And really, this is the role of Capella, to come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
Bogdanovich finds Collins. Young for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. The shot off that time. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Now Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, but
Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the 3. Now here's Lowry for 3, Robinson. Hunter with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Young with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Bogdanovich, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Adebayo finds Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Collins. Here's Butler. He can't get it to go, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Left side, Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Butler.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Now here's Butler. That one is off. Hunter with some nice D. Hunter on the wing. There's the triple. Miami grabs the miss. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Butler can't get that one to fall.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Butler. Driving inside, and it's Butler with the jam.
This is what the coach wants. Get Jimmy Butler the ball going downhill.
Outside Hunter. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Over Adebayo. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Robinson against Hunter. Outside Butler. Back to Tucker. The 3-ball. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Tucker. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Woo, that teardrop, one of Trae Young's signature shots. He could teach a course on it.
And it's Butler off the drive. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Capella. Collins inside. He's against Tucker. Here's Hunter. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Team second.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Hawks have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Young. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Lowry drives in. There's the drive. Fires the 3. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Bogdanovich on the wing. Robinson defending. Hunter passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Young from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Lowry outside. To the middle. And And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Second violation.
The Hawks have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start with the step back. Young way outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Hunter against Butler. Pass to Adebayo. For 3, Robinson. Knocks down the long J.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Now here's Capella. Back to Young. And here's Collins. Checked by Tucker. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
An active interior presence, 6'10", John Collins keeps improving and keeps impressing.
Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. That's the end of the first quarter, and not much scoring. It remains close. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Outside Robinson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Robinson's got 6.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
And Young, here we go. Good D by Adebayo.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Right side, Butler. Driving in, Tucker.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
First team foul.
The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Steps back. Pass to Collins. Young on the attack.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Robinson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Steve Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA Showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Butler against Hunter. And it's Lowry penetrating. For 3, Robinson. Rebound Atlanta. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Capella, the pass to Young. And here's Bogdanovich from outside the arc. Takes the 3. Young can't hit. Miami has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So it's Miami now. They trail by 6. Lowry with it, picked up by Collins. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Outside Tucker. Adebayo is screen on Collins. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Back to Adebayo. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Now here's Bogdanovich. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Back to Hunter. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his 1st foul of the game.
Team third.
Young against Lowry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And what pressure Trae Young puts on defenses. Outstanding at taking it to them and drawing the foul.
And so he makes both from the line.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
To the left side wing. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Doesn't go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Bogdanovich down low. Checked by Tucker. Got a hand on it. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Collins against Robinson. And here's Butler outside. Again, the Heat misses. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from the 3-point line in the second. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich against Lowry. Capella screen on Lowry. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. From deep 3-point range. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Victor Oladipo, and it's Hero in a shooting guard. So it's Atlanta now. Oh, deflected.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
First team foul.
It's Hero on the take, and he goes in for the dunk.
This is what separates Tyler Hero from other shooters. He can get up and dunk it.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Back to Wright. Hunter against Hero. Here's Martin. Hero outside. 6 to shoot with the drive. Pass to Martin. Shoots over Gallinari. Martin misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
With Onyeka Okongwu, you get an athletic big man who puts a ton of energy into his defense.
Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And I feel like we really see Okongwu's defensive prowess when he's going against the pick and roll.
Well, his time and his instincts are terrific, BA. Combine that with his physical attributes, and it's easy to see what makes him a special player at the defensive end.
Right. Lets it go. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Down low. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Hunter, here we go. Nice move. That's good from Okongwu on the assist by Hunter. Okongwu's got his first 2 points.
Good decision by DeAndre Hunter, showing leadership skills and the ability to be a great teammate.
Pass to Vincent. Now Hero. Rejected by Okongwu. And he gets it back. 3 on the clock. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You can easily understand on that play why many are excited by Tyler Hero. The kid's potential is impressive.
And he makes all 3. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Hunter. And here's Wright. To the wing, right side. Tries it from 19. That one rolls around and rims out.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response. Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
Back to Oladipo. On the take. Kicks it to Hero. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray. Hero's got 8 points.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Here's Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari with it. He's against Martin. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And BA, he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Stolen by Hero. Fast break. Here come the Heat. For 3, Oladipo. And they go to the intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. Team 4.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Here's Wright, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Off target at the rim.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Young against Lowry. Young can't hit.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Down low, Adebayo, back to Tucker. To tie it up. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's Collins on the drive. And Collins with the slam.
And the mobility of John Collins, a big man who capitalizes well on these challenging drives.
Driving inside and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Adebayo with the rejection.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, Bam sent that shot away.
Outside for Butler. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Hawks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Stolen by Capella. And there's Hunter on the assist by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 7. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and blocked quite a few tonight. Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down. His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moment.
Hunter passes to Young. Collins a screen. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. Pass to Capella. Shot from 12. Here's Collins. Now here's Bogdanovich. Counted from distance.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Outside Butler. For 3, Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another 3, he'll be the guy.
Young, the pass to Hunter. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
I hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send-back.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Butler. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Here's Tucker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Capella.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Fantastic job stepping up and knocking those 2 down. That's got to be a huge confidence builder.
Here's Young. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. For 3, Lowry buries it from 3. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. Screen by Capella. To win the run. And Young is good from 3.
Well, That lead didn't last long. Right back to even. What an answer.
Lowry outside. Robinson with it. Back to Lowry. Here's Robinson, defended by Bogdanovich.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
There's Young with the three. Money from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Robinson passes to Lowry.
Kyle Lowry. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Adebayo. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Tucker. Pass to Butler. There's the drive. Back to Tucker. Outside Butler. Oh, off target. Another shot. Can't cash it in. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. That was an incredible night of hoops.
A lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Paul outside. Back to Johnson. No good with the triple. Hunter, a 3. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Hunter against Booker. Shoots from the high post. Hunter, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Booker finds Bridges. Out to the right wing. Suns moving the ball around. Paul passes to Ayton. Can't cash in from close range. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. From 13 feet, it goes down. Young's got 5 now.
Well, if you let Trae Young get a look from there, he's knocking that down, feels like 90% of the time.
Paul dishes to Ayton. The drive by Paul. The shot misses. Good defensive work there by Young.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Paul outside, down low. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate Chris Paul delivers.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Yes, that goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Young, good. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Booker looking around. No good. That would have tied it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan, facing one of the most competitive players in history with Chris Paul. Here's what Coach said. Chris is going to do whatever it takes to win. We have to match that mentality from the get-go. He's going to tilt the game against us. They know just how tough a matchup this will be. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, Booker, after the missed 3 from Trae Young.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Herter, no good. Suns trail by 3. Booker finds Johnson. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Johnson, the pass to Ayton.
Collins just understanding that his length can bother shooters, so he's using that.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Inside and stolen by Booker. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Here's Ayton. Atlanta with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Young. He's got 7. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Misses from short range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on a switching basket. But on that one, they were there.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Capella sends a screen for Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Young. Collins, a screen on Paul. Young with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 10.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Paul kicks to Johnson. Paul outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
And here's Young from the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
But Trey Young, he's feeling it tonight. He has been the driving force for Atlanta. And it was.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, let's go.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. The Hawks leading by 5. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the dunk by Booker.
The attention Mikal had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Collins with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Collins setting the pick for Hunter. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, the decision making a little bit better there. Hunter looking more comfortable on these pick and roll sets.
Young against Paul. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hunter no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Paul. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. From deep, Collins. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker dishes to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges inside the 3-point line. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Ayton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ayton's got his first 2 points of the night.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against.
And here's Young from the arc. Spins. Collins. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Collins. There's the feed to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Collins has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks. Now they say great offense beats great defense, Brent. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
Now, there's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Stolen by Collins. And finished off by Collins.
I like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
Pass to Bridges. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Hawks leading by 11. Collins, that's a two-pointer. Again, the Hawks score.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
To the paint, stolen by Collins. The pass to Hunter. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Offensively, defensively, they are in control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Paul passes to Bridges. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Booker and the dunk by Booker.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Young from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Paul, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges attacking. Johnson kicks to Bridges. From outside, off the mark. Can't hit that one. And so it's Atlanta in command with a 16-point. Thanks for the great interview, David.
14.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Bogdanovic. Luwawu is out there. Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Okongwu into the foul.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States. Saric working his way over to provide some extra coverage that time.
Crowder finds Payne. Misses the three. The Hawks leading by 18. And it's McGee penetrating.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Wright, and finished off by Wright.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Saric passes to McGee. McGee's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Bogdanovic. Second shot opportunity. Saric grabs the board.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
The Atlanta shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Payne gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Payne's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wright, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Wright. got a piece of it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Payne with it. Now right defense. And it's McGee with the jam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And right, here we go. Out to Gallinari.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Bogdanovich left side. The shot will not fall. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
The Hawks leading by 18. Shamet with the steal. Here's Saric. Off target at the rim. Atlanta's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
And he's really mastered the catch and shoot as defenses try to close out. Hard to guard.
Payne in the post. Here's McGee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Passes it to Luau. Right with it. Working on Payne. And slam dunk by Saric.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Saric gets to the rim.
54 seconds left in the third. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got 7 points here in this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Bogdanovich dishes to Okongwu. Tries the spin move. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And Wright kicks to Bogdanovich. Wright, the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And so it's Atlanta with a 19-point advantage heading.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Jay Crowder. JaVale McGee is out there with Saric. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Payne in at the point. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And here's Booker from the arc. Drills it from outside.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Young against Paul to the wing right side. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Hunter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
We're We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Booker. Goes back up. And Ayton with the layup.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Now Young. From deep three-point range. Collins kicks to Hunter. Hits it from three-point range. Hunter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Booker with no one around, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
Hunter on the wing. And Young, here we go. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Bridges shot good.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Young dishes to Collins. Takes a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
And a deep 3 from Young. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bridges, no one around him, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Capella, the pass to Young. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Suns, and it's the Suns' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And the rejection by Collins. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Paul for 3.
I like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
Atlanta leading by 12, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. .125 left in the fourth quarter. Young looking it over. The turnaround jumper. That one a little long.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
And that one drops for him.
Bridges doing a great job of getting on the inside to find a way to score.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Atlanta.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Bridges misses. Here's Young. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they
matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Now Atlanta's starting five. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point. Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering. Here's Mitchell. Conley against Young. Conley passes to Gobert. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Hunter with the ball. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Not going to go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's Atlanta's ball. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce. And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Hunter can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to start. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Utah with it. It's a 3-point game. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
And Young, here we go. Goes back up. Here's Capella. Soft touch off the glass.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Outside Conley. From deep. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Herder and stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Young way outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Young's got 5 now.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
From deep, Conley. The rebound by the Hawks.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Young, the pass to Collins. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
Capella, screen on Conley. Here's Young. Collins outside. He takes it in, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Mike Conley.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Free throw is good from Collins.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Outside Conley. Takes a 3. 1:05 left in the first. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Just 2 to shoot. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Outside Herter. Capella, screen on Conley. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Here's Hunter. Spins with the drive, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. From deep, Conley. The three, stolen by Capella. All by himself. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Conley. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Gobert. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense.
All right,
and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. And Young, here we go. Pass to Capella, out to the wing. Here's Collins. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Gobert with a screen on Young. The 3 from Mitchell. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Capella. Young's got 7 points.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Hawks leading. Inside, here's Collins.
He didn't have his feet planted.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Atlanta now. Collins with a screen on Conley. To the middle. Stolen by Conley.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Shoots over Capella. Now here's Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Capella. And the 3-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down 3-pointers. I did a pretty good job. And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Free throws good. Young.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Young against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovic with it. Picked up by Collins. Outside Bogdanovic. Off target from outside. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And Collins with the slam.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Conley on the attack. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Capella. Left side Herter. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Collins outside. Young way outside.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Gobert finds Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. 1:51 left to play in the first half. Young with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Back to Herter. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. From deep, Conley. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Young, the pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Takes a three. Gets the three to fall. Young's got 12 points in the game.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
Young against Conley. Into the lane. Here's O'Neal. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads. Hunter with some nice D.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And he commits the intentional foul.
Kevin Burger. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
So it's Utah now, trailing by 13.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Hunter finds Young. Screen by Capella. Three-pointer, no good. He got it up. That shot, no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Dave, thanks very much, Allie. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for the Hawks, we've got Danilo Gallinari. DeLon Wright is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the small forward position.
Boy, you have to love when Gallinari runs the floor, and nicely done to reward him with the finish.
From deep. Back to Whiteside. Outside Pascal. Pass to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. The shot off that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Atlanta shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Right on the right side. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Luau Cabarro. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Knox, he's checked in for Luau Cabarro. Challenging stretch here for Utah. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Pascal. Back to Alexander Walker. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Okongwu, defended by Whiteside. Back to Okongwu, and down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
I like to see Kevin Knox share the basketball because what it shows is an improving awareness in finding his teammates. That's how people want to play with you.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Back to Clarkson. Over to the left wing, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hawks ball.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Right attacking. Outside Bogdanovich. Okongwu inside. He's covered by Clarkson.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And another miss by Utah.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Well, DeLon Wright taking advantage of that handle and that slithery ability to get through traffic. What a pretty drive.
Clarkson outside. Rejected by Okongwu. Whiteside finds Pascal. Second shot opportunity. Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Bogdanovich with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Bogdanovich against Clarkson. Outside for Gallinari. Tries the spin move. Pass to Okongwu. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Pure from three-point range. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. A minute 31 left to play in the third quarter. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Wright. Clarkson against Gallinari. Outside Bogdanovich. And the Hawks with another three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Alexander Walker, hounded by Wright. It's a one-on-one situation. Wright. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Okongwu's got 6.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here we go. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Ball stolen. Right with the ball. From deep three-point range. And he can't get that one. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided.
Your chance dancer.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. Daniel House out there with Eric Paschal. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Utah right now.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
And here's Young. Mitchell grabs the miss, deflects the pass. Young against Conley. From deep. Young misses.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Herter can't hit. The Jazz shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Conley goes in, pass to Gobert. Second chance effort. And he banks in the layup.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
Outside Young. Outside Herter. Outside Young to the paint. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. The 3. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
From deep, Conley fires in the triple.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown? Young's got 6 in the quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Young against Conley. And Young pulls it down. Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Now, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Now here's Young. Takes the 3. That shot off. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Young way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep, Conley. To the middle. Stolen by Collins.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hawks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Trae Young.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And they recover it. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta again missing. Outside Conley. Here he goes. And the bucket is good.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Outside Herter. Now Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Outside Herter. Looking to end the drought. And it's Young again missing. Outside Conley. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The home
everybody, to another presentation. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at center. Collins kicks to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Young outside. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Adebayo finds Hero. Deflects the pass outside Lowry. Three-pointer. Hero no good. Here's Herter. He's covered by Hero. And finished off by Collins.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team, not just for himself. I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
A good interior scorer. Jimmy Butler using his strength and explosiveness to full effect.
And Young kicks to Collins. The three. Young's shot is up. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now Hero. Defense is right there. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Herter. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Lowry can't get it to go.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And he drives in. Yep, that one goes in there.
Keeping that dribble alive. Herter does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Back to Adebayo. And Tucker kicks to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. .157 left in the first. Now the pass to Herter. Young against Lowry. Young dishes to Hunter. No good on the triple. Miami trailing. Here's Butler and slam dunk by Butler.
I love that by Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
And here's Young from the arc. Spins. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Young. Count that bucket.
What a nimble move by Young. Getting around the contact and the finish.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Hero. From the arc. No good on the shot. And Atlanta will come the other way. Driving in. It's Young on the wing. Passes to Collins. Stolen by Tucker. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Fast break, the Hawks. Young with the ball. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. In transition, here comes Miami. There's Hero with the three. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Here's Collins. Here we go. Oh!
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Three-pointer, Lowry. The shot, no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks lead by 1.
All right, coming on the court.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Then it's Adebayo in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Pass to Tucker. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Capella with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Collins kicks to Young. Collins a screen on Lowry. Collins passes to Herter. 5 to shoot. With the floater. Here's Hunter. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Collins. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Collins against Lowry. The pass to Hero. Lowry dishes to Tucker. Nailed from three-point land. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed. Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Outside Lowry. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Herter. Stolen by Tucker. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Tucker can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Herter. He's covered by Hero. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hero on the wing. Here's Lowry. Down low. Tucker finds Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
There's Hero with the 3. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. There's the three. And it's Butler missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Capella. Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Atlanta again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Back to Hero. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Butler attacking, and it's Butler with the jam.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Capella finds Young. Screen by Capella. Back to Young. Pulls up on the wing. A shot, no good.
The defense there got away with a major collapse.
And that's it for the Heat. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the
16.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, DeJuan Wright is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Luwawu in at the 3 slot. To the middle, it's Saban. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Heat ball.
Robinson kicks to Martin. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Oladipo outside. Good saving. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
And it's good, 2 points. And now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Good saving. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
Miami ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Robinson down low. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Robinson passes to Vincent, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Wright. Gallinari outside. Gallinari, a screen on Robinson. Bogdanovich. And there's Gallinari on the assist from Bogdanovich.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Wright. And Wright pulls it down.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Wright kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Bogdanovich inside. Robinson on him. Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. And Bogdan Bogdanovich gets the 3. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Good saving. And they go to the intentional foul.
Timothé Luwawu-Cabarro. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint and stolen by Okongwu.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Bogdanovich.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Now look at Gabe Vincent. He is not afraid to look for his shot.
And Greg, Vincent has a good nose for the game, but he needs to be a bit more consistent with his shot. He has the touch, he just needs to refine it when he fires.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
The Hawks leading by 5. Outside, Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Outside for Martin. Back to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Okongwu. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Bogdanovich.
The Heat trail by 12. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Heat moving the ball around.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Bucket is good.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Good saving. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Hawks making a change here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Luwawu-Cabarro. And Trey Young subbed in for Wright. Young with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Robinson on the wing. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Atlanta. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great...
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. A nice shot by Tucker.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Collins, a screen on Lowry. Young drives in, makes it off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 13.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's the drive. Lowry finds Adebayo. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Tucker. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Here's Young. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, Hero is covered by Bogdanovich. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Adebayo passes to Tucker. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Clock at 4. And there's the drive over Lowry. With 1 on the clock, here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Butler finds Lowry. Banked in off the glass. Lowry's got his first basket of the night.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's 10 points for Bogdanovich.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Hero on the wing. Lowry against Young. Butler dishes to Lowry. Back to Butler. Lets it go from the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Young outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And the Heat, another 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Butler feeling out of it, and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Adebayo kicks to Butler. And the pass to Tucker. Back to Butler. Rebound by the Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Capella sets a screen for Young. Good work defensively by Lowry. And here's Adebayo. And so it's Atlanta with the W. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism. Our centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Now Atlanta's starting 5. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Launches it. Paul can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Collins passes to Hunter. Back to Collins. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Outside Booker. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Basket's good. Young's got 5.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
Outside Paul. Paul with another miss. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Outside Herder. Spins. With the spin and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Capella with a block.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Back to Herder from behind the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, come on, BA. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Pass to Collins. Outside Herder. The 3 ball. Knocks down the triple. 5 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Over to the wing. Ayton passes to Booker. Drives to the hoop. Hey, rejected by Capella. It's Herder on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Got a piece of it. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. It's stolen by Hunter. On the break. Young with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And it's Capella with the jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Collins. There's Young with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Crowder looking for his first basket, still in this one. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Inside. Outside Hunter. Young against Ayton. Crosses over. Young, the pass to Capella. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Crowder. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Screen by Capella. And that one's good. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Off the inbound pass. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta looking in total control.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud.
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Crispy.
With anything, whether it's big.
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Love the opportunistic defense, guys.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Takes a step back. Young with it, now guarded by Ayton. Young with the bucket. 15 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Ayton passes to Bridges. And the layup is good. Bridges has got his first bucket in this one.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Pass to Young. Driving in. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Collins with the rebound.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Tipped. Left side Hunter. Back to Young. Capella with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And there's the drive, and the shot's good.
Chris Paul always in control. Even when he gets hit, he keeps his balance on the tough shot, and he gets to the and one.
Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. He's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
Young. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's got 19 points.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Here's a 3 from Paul. It's tipped. Paul against Young. Going inside. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Paul with it.
2 minutes.
Pass to Ayton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Hawks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Herder can't hit. The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Ayton with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Remains Phoenix ball.
.141 left to play in the first half. Here's Booker. And the layup is good off the glass. Booker's got 6.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
And a deep 3 from Young. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 21.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Paul shot is off.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Back to Young. From deep. And Booker pulls it down. Oh, deflected. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. The kick out to Paul. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. There's 45 seconds left to play in the half. And it's Herder penetrating. Counted. Herder's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Young against Paul. Ayton passes to Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. 5 on the clock. Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And here's Young. Outside Herder. From deep 3-point range. The shot that time not on target.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill.
A big time effort. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position, locking down the middle. There's Young with the 3. They get it again. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Lawawu Cabarro. And he's able to get it back. Another shot. And the layup is good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Boy, the Suns are struggling. Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. It's stolen by Wright. In transition, here they come. Here's a Kongwu. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
It's stolen by Wright. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Oh, blows the dunk.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead. When you think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Bogdanovich passes to Wright. Takes it inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal
and it's going to go on Cameron Payne. And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brett.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Now here's McGee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And here's Payne outside. Unable to get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Wright. Right side Gallinari. Outside Bogdanovich. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Here's Shamet. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul, Danilo Gallinari.
And that one misses.
Landry Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And Gallinari throws it down.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Outside Payne. Pass to Šarić. Down low. Wright with a steal. On the break. And he lobs it up top. Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Outside Bogdanovich. Hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And getting out in transition has really helped fuel this run.
Inside. And Šarić throws it down.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Šarić gets to the rim.
To the wing, right side. Outside Gallinari. Outside Bogdanovich. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And the basket is good.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Pass to Bogdanovich. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Now, I don't know when Chris Paul sleeps. It's never during the game. Always active and keeping his arms moving, which is how he's able to swipe that one away.
Pass to Gallinari. And here's Wright from the arc. Gets the three ball to go. Wright's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
To the inside. .43 seconds left in the third. Gallinari with a screen on Booker. Back to Gallinari. Nifty move. And he lays it in. Gallinari's got his second basket.
Oh, Gallinari big, so the screen's effective, but it's the size to bust up the D and then slide into that shooting position that makes him effective.
And here's Crowder from the arc. No good there. Atlanta's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Wright. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advance.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Ayton, the second chance points on the tip in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Young, the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Cut X from downtown. Young's got 27.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And he gets it back. Pass to Aiden. This one for three. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Paul against Young. To the middle. Capella, the pass to Young. From outside the arc.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is hustling out there, it's going to inspire the rest of the team, blitzing the shooters well with his quickness.
To the paint. Here's Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Crowder's got his first basket.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
The Suns have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. From down low, Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, Booker. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Young way outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Tries it from the top of the key. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Young way outside. Atlanta again missing. The Suns have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Herder hits the three-pointer.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Well, the Hawks shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. And a deep 3 from Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
Paul for 3. That won't go either for Paul.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
The kick to Hunter. Stolen by Bridges.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Paul with another miss.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. Paul from deep three-point land. Misses the 3.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Pass to Capella. Capella, screen on Paul. Back to Capella. Stolen by Ayton. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here are the Hawks now. Outside Young. Collins outside. Now Young. The ball's knocked loose. Paul with a steal. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
you